since the injury to the shoulder, we know what's happened. He's missed a couple of games. One was a win, one was a loss. We've been kind of looking at this week as he's not going to play, particularly when I went out yesterday and did not throw the football well at all. But that's a different story. As you're looking at these numbers, Bull, read the most recent tweets that kind of move the meter on this.
Well, we saw Jake Trotter just put up a tweet and from ESPN, and here's what he said. Deshaun Watson throwing again Friday, got almost all, I said earlier all, but sorry, I missed the almost all the quarterback reps during the portion of practice open to the media. That, to me, guys, sounds like he's trending towards playing.
Especially because it was such a big issue when DTR didn't get any of the reps before his first NFL start. You can't steal reps from P.J. Walker if you think that's the way you're going. So this, Jason, are we reading this right? I mean, it seems like he's going to play.
Yeah, I kind of got the sense Wednesday talking to him after he did his media that he was going to try and go, because I even said, like, you got to practice, no? Like, you got to get out there and practice this week. And he basically said, it's the NFL. Like, if I have to go out there Sunday with no practice, then that's what I'll do. Now we've seen that he did go through yesterday, throwing the ball a little bit harder today. And I'll go back to what I said during the YouTube show and what I've said all week. He made it clear on Wednesday, if I can't control the ball, I'm not good to anyone out there. But if he can control it, if he knows where it's going to go, if he can get it where it needs to go, he's going to play. And it sounds like it's trending that way. We'll see how he feels tomorrow if he goes through a full practice today, see how the shoulder responds tomorrow. If he's good to go, I think he's going to be out there.
G?
Man, listen, I have not flip-flopped on something like this since I was in 5th grade looking at recess. Like, is it going to rain? Is it going to rain? I want to play kickball today. And guess what? I've been going back and forth, but you look, he's throwing the football. And one thing that I look at is Deshaun Watson, there's something to be said for somebody that played the best game that they've been in that uniform. You don't want to lose that momentum. And when you get in the locker room, it was euphoria when it came to the 49ers game. You watching your teammates out there, and as a captain, as a quarterback, you want to be out there too. So, you know, I look at it, he may not be 100%, but it just goes to show you he was going to do everything he needed to do physically to get back on the field. And miraculously, it's looking like it's trending, Jay, to be playing against the Colts.
It does. What's crazy about this is the last 3 games, we've been all over the map. And we've been all over the map in the wrong direction. We thought when he didn't play, he was going to. We thought when coming into San Francisco, we weren't sure, but the general manager said he was going to play.
A week earlier.
A week and days before the game. So we've been all over the map on this. I really think, guys, as much as I do think now the wind is blowing in the direction of him playing, I still think what it comes down to is a Sunday morning throw around on the field, and if things look good and he feels good, I think he's going to be a go.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I don't think there's any way the Browns are going to announce today, oh, yeah, Watson's good to go. Right. And I don't think there's – like last week they ruled him out early.
When does the official designation have to it will be probably in the next
hour, you'll see what he's listed. If he's listed as limited and questionable, that really tells us very little.
Right.
That's like a 50-50 thing.
The only thing that would tell us is if he's healthy or out.
I would expect he's going to be questionable.
Right. Which means it's a total toss-up.
Yeah,
but you're right, Jay. I think we're going to see him throw Sunday morning, and if he can make, just like they did against the first game against Baltimore, and he couldn't make the throws, if he can make the throws Sunday morning, it feels like he's going to play.
And if he can't make the throws, I don't think the media or the fans will be alarmed that P.J. Walker did not get the bulk of the first-team reps. Because when it was DTR, we were like, well, why isn't he ready? We know what their protocol is now. They want to get a look at him, especially right before the game. And if he's not able to play, P.J. Walker.
Well, P.J. got all the reps on Wednesday, for whatever that's worth.
Right.
Because Deshaun sat out practice Wednesday, so it's not like he'd be coming in cold. I'm sure he'll take some of the reps today. Yeah. Again, the media only sees the first 10 to 15 minutes of practice. Yeah. I'm sure P.J. got reps yesterday and will get reps today.
And we'll find out after practice how the reps were split today in practice. But again, if you're a wind vane, I think right now you're kind of blowing in the direction of him playing. We're spinning 360.
It's been like the winds at Brown Stadium, right?
You're exactly right. Trying to figure out how to kick a field goal is like trying to figure out if Deshaun's going to start or not. All right, let's talk about the Colts quarterback, because Anthony Richardson came into this season, a high draft pick, a lot of hope around him. He's been dinged. Now he's out for the season, and it's Gardner Minshew, who has had more backup play in the NFL than P.J. Walker, but it's been a mixed bag for sure, mostly on the bad side. What are our thoughts coming into this game that it's Minshew over Richardson? Would this defense rather see the rookie?
I actually think I would like to see Richardson over Minshew, namely because when you're a rookie quarterback, the first time you get under center and your first read isn't there, Jay, you're looking to run. You're taking off. There's sometimes you get confused by defenses and robber coverages, and you may think it's zone and it's man, and they disguise it, and you throw an interception. He's not going to sit in the pocket and be, just really, diligent in going through his progressions. But if you get a veteran, kind of the same way P.J. Walker is a veteran, DTR is a rookie, P.J. Walker didn't make all the plays in the world, but he made enough veteran plays to get his team over the hump. I think Gardner Minshew is a guy who is not the greatest player in the world. Anthony Richardson has a better arm and talent, but I think Gardner Minshew is a better guy to take the snaps against this defense.
I don't think it's a big difference either way, but if I had to say, I'd rather the Browns face Gardner Minshew. I disagree with you because Anthony Richardson has the one dimension that if the Browns have shown any weakness on defense,
no, that's a good
it
point.
was the running quarterback.
That's right.
Right now, that might have just been a coincidence.
Well, it was the running quarterback that could also throw well.
Right, but Richardson, he's raw, but he's that type of quarterback.
Right.
And he was running the ball a lot earlier in the season, so Gardner Minshew doesn't have that as part of the game, and there's a reason he's been a backup for the last, 5 years?
Yeah.
Richardson has a higher ceiling to me. Minshew has a higher floor, and you don't know what you're going to get out of a rookie. The Browns could get after the quarterback. They're going to generate heat. If I'm the Browns, I think I'd rather see Richardson than Minshew. I think Minshew gives the Colts a better chance to win right now. I know why they're playing or why they were playing Richardson. It's for the long-term development and get them the reps now. They're not really trying to win right now. But in terms of a single game focus, I actually think Minshew gives them a better chance to win than Richardson.
Yeah, I agree. I would much rather see the rookie in this situation, even though he does have the element that has proven to be, not that it was their kryptonite,
yeah.
But Lamar Jackson is really the only quarterback that's had any success at all against this defense.
But he's also a veteran who's been around.
He's a veteran. He knows what to do with the football, and like you said, if his first read isn't there, he knows to go through his checkdowns before he decides to run, where Richardson might be more apt to just tuck it and go. Speaking of the Ravens, the reason I don't want to see Minshew is because, and I know it's an any given Sunday league, but this quarterback with this offense went to Baltimore and beat the Ravens.
Yeah.
So, I know if they played 10 times, that outcome might only happen once. But to
what
me,
did Minshew do in that game?
He wasn't great, but he did more than Lamar Jackson did.
I just think, to me, Minshew is the same as Ryan Tannehill and is the same as Kenny Pickett. He's in that vein of quarterbacks, and neither of those quarterbacks did anything against
I know, but I would take those over Richardson right now, too.
And we lost to them, too.
Yeah.
No, you didn't lose to Tannehill.
We lost to Pickett.
Yeah, but...
All right, you have stats for us, Mike?
Just real quick, Minshew against Baltimore, 27-44, 247 yards, a touchdown, no turnovers.
That's damn good game.
Adequate, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a really good game. So, we're going to find out. Here's what gives me great comfort coming into this game. I know we have the Browns defense.
Yeah.
So to me, it doesn't matter who's playing quarterback for the other team. With this defense being elite through 5 weeks, I feel very comfortable that they're going to be able to get this done on Sunday. X factor. I'm going to start with you because I feel like I know where you're going. Why
really?
You did say in the open you've got your good eye on
I'm saving that. Nope, that's later.
Okay.
That's later.
So Bull, I'll start with you. Who's your X factor Sunday?
My X factor in this game is, there's no doubt about it, it's Denzel Ward, because you might not have Greg Newsome. Greg Newsome that might not. No.
Yes.
Greg Newsome.
Yeah, no, he didn't.
I don't know why
he
it sounded
didn't
wrong in my head.
Wednesday.
Yeah. So he's a little banged up. The Colts or the Browns corners are going to be on an island because the Browns are playing heavy run because that's the only thing the Colts are good at.
Sure.
So the corners, led by their best corner, Denzel Ward, and I would say the corners in general, but I'll go with the guy is the best. Denzel he's going to probably be dealing with Michael Pittman quite a bit. And if the Browns are playing 8 in the box, then the only guy that could screw up the game on offense is Michael Pittman, and that's Denzel Ward's job to shut him down.
Yeah.
I'm going Jerome Ford.
Wow, that's mine.
Yeah, because he finally showed some signs of life last week in the second half against the Niners. The Browns' run game has not been good. I'm on record. I think they're going to have to do something at the trade deadline. I don't think Kareem Hunt's the answer, and I don't think Jerome Ford's the answer in terms of an every down back. But he did get a little bit of momentum the second half last week, and I want to see if that can translate and carry over and maybe start to put to bed some of the questions about this Browns running attack.
I'm going to go to the defensive side of the football. I'm going to go with Sione Takitaki. This game is going to come down to if you can stop Zach Moss and Taylor in this run game, and Takitaki is going to be in on base downs. So you need to get those guys off the field. You need to be able to stop the run game. And then if you can capitalize offensively, then you can really get scary and get into your nickel packages where you're down moving Myles Garrett all around. But Takitaki is a guy that I want to see help stop the run.
And in the interest of time, everything you said. Jerome Ford, he's my X factor.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to run the ball, particularly if you don't know what's going to happen at quarterback.